Maya had always dreamed of a life less ordinary. She often found herself lost in thoughts, imagining a world far beyond the confines of her small town. The narrow streets and familiar faces, though comforting, felt like a cage to her adventurous spirit. She yearned for the thrill of the unknown, the excitement of new experiences, and the promise of a future filled with endless possibilities. She longed for something more than her small town could offer. The quiet streets and the predictable routine were stifling. She wanted to break free from the monotony and explore the world beyond the horizon. Her heart ached for adventure, for a chance to rewrite her story in a place where dreams could come true. So, when her boyfriend Liam got a job offer in Dubai, she didn't hesitate. It was as if the universe had finally answered her silent prayers. The opportunity to move to a city as vibrant and dynamic as Dubai was a dream come true. She and Liam were ready to embark on this new chapter together, filled with hope and excitement. They packed their bags full of hope and excitement, ready for a new adventure together. Every item they packed was a symbol of their dreams and aspirations. The anticipation of what lay ahead filled their hearts with joy. They were ready to leave behind the familiar and embrace the unknown hand in hand. Dubai shimmered, a beacon of opportunity. The city's skyline, with its towering skyscrapers and modern architecture, was a testament to human ambition and ingenuity. It was a place where dreams were not just imagined, but realized. The allure of Dubai was irresistible, promising a future filled with endless possibilities. The city, with its towering skyscrapers and vibrant energy, promised a future brighter than they could have imagined. The bustling streets, the diverse culture, and the endless opportunities made Dubai a land of dreams. It was a place where they could build a life together, filled with success and happiness. Liam's job in finance was demanding but rewarding. He thrived in the fast-paced environment, finding satisfaction in the challenges and triumphs of his work. The long hours and hard work were worth it, knowing that he was building a future for himself and Maya. He dove headfirst into the whirlwind of numbers and deals, determined to build a good life for them. His dedication and passion for his work were unwavering. He knew that every deal he closed and every challenge he overcame brought them one step closer to their dreams. Maya, with her infectious laugh and bright smile, was determined to find her own place in the dazzling city. She embraced the new culture and the vibrant energy of Dubai. Her enthusiasm and positivity were contagious, making her a beacon of light in the bustling city. She spent her days scouring job boards, attending interviews, and picturing their future in this land of endless possibilities. Every interview was a step closer to her dreams. She was determined to carve out her own path and make a name for herself in this city of dreams. Together, they were ready to conquer the world, one dream at a time. The first few months were a whirlwind of new experiences. Dubai, with its towering skyscrapers and vibrant culture, was a world away from what they had known. Every day was an adventure. From exploring the bustling souks to marveling at the architectural wonders. Liam would come home exhausted but happy, his eyes lighting up as he told Maya stories about his day. He would recount the fascinating people he met and the unique challenges he faced at work, painting vivid pictures with his words. She, in turn, would share her own small victories and setbacks from her job hunt. Each application sent, each interview attended was a step closer to her dream job. They celebrated the small wins and comforted each other through the disappointments. Their tiny apartment, filled with laughter and the aroma of takeout, felt like a sanctuary. It was their safe haven, a place where they could be themselves, away from the pressures of the outside world. Liam, ever the supportive boyfriend, encouraged Maya through every rejection. He reminded her of her strengths and the value she brought to any role. His unwavering belief in her kept her going. He would hold her close when she felt defeated, whispering words of comfort and reassurance. His embrace was a reminder that she was not alone in this journey. He took care of the household chores, knowing how important finding a job was to her. From cooking meals to cleaning the apartment, he made sure she had the time and space to focus on her search. Their love, tested by the challenges of a new city, only seemed to grow stronger. Each obstacle they faced together became a building block in their relationship, making their bond unbreakable. They were a team, facing the unknown together, hand in hand. With every step they took, they grew more confident in their ability to navigate this new chapter of their lives, knowing that as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything. Finally, a breakthrough. Maya landed a fantastic job at a prestigious marketing firm. The position came with a company apartment, a perk that filled her with a mix of excitement and apprehension. It was a huge step, a chance to establish her independence in this sprawling metropolis. Liam was ecstatic for her. He knew how hard she had worked and couldn't be prouder. They celebrated with a fancy dinner, the city lights twinkling around them. However, a tiny seed of doubt wormed its way into Liam's heart as he watched Maya's eyes sparkle with ambition. He brushed it aside, telling himself it was just the stress of the move and the new job. He trusted her completely. He had no reason not to. Moving into her own apartment marked a subtle shift in their relationship. Maya, now caught up in the fast-paced world of marketing, found herself with less and less time for Liam. Her days were filled with meetings, deadlines, and after-work drinks with colleagues. Her phone, once buzzing with texts for Liam, now remained silent for hours. Liam felt a pang of loneliness whenever he came home to their empty apartment. He missed their evening talks, their shared meals, the comforting rhythm of their life together. He tried to reach out, to bridge the growing distance, but Maya always seemed preoccupied, her mind miles away. Liam tried everything to rekindle the spark in their relationship. He planned romantic dinners, surprised her with weekend getaways, even booked them a couple's spa day. But Maya seemed distant, her responses lukewarm, her mind always elsewhere. He called her, his voice echoing in the silence of their apartment, only to be met with her voicemail. He texted, pouring his heart out, only to receive curt replies hours later. The once bright flame of their love flickered precariously in the winds of change. Liam felt a knot of anxiety tightening in his chest. Something was wrong, terribly wrong, but he couldn't bring himself to acknowledge the possibility that the woman he loved, the woman he had built his dreams on, might be slipping away from him. Section 6. Birthday Betrayal. Maya's birthday arrived, a date Liam had marked on his calendar with a heart. He had planned a special evening, a candlelit dinner at their favorite restaurant overlooking the dancing Dubai fountain. He bought her a delicate silver necklace, a symbol of his enduring love. He arrived at her apartment, a bouquet of lilies in hand, only to be greeted by an unfamiliar scent, a man's cologne. His heart hammered against his ribs as he heard Maya's laughter spilling from behind the closed door. He felt a chill run down his spine, his blood turning to ice. This couldn't be happening, not to him, not to them. Section 7. The Confrontation. He pushed open the door, the words "Happy Birthday" dying on his lips. The sight that greeted him shattered his world into a million pieces. Maya, radiant in a little black dress, was in the arms of another man. The man, tall and impeccably dressed, held her close, his lips brushing against her hair. The music stopped, the laughter died, the world seemed to hold its breath. Maya's eyes met Liam's, her face draining of all color. The guilt, the shame, the truth was laid bare in that one excruciating moment. There were no explanations, no justifications, no words that could erase the image seared into Liam's soul. Section 8. Alone in the crowd. Liam dropped the flowers, their delicate petals scattering on the floor like broken promises. He turned and walked away, the sound of Maya's strangled cries echoing behind him. He didn't look back. He couldn't. The pain was too raw, too consuming. The other man, his face a mask of shock and anger, confronted Maya. Their voices, sharp and accusing, faded into the background as Liam disappeared into the labyrinthine streets of Dubai. The city, once a symbol of their shared dreams, now mocked him with its glittering indifference. He was alone, adrift in a sea of strangers, the weight of betrayal crushing him. Section 9. A taste of regret. The silence in Maya's apartment was deafening. It was the kind of silence that seemed to press down on her, making it hard to breathe. The once cozy space now felt like a prison, each shadow a reminder of her mistakes. The other man, his name lost in the chaos, had stormed out, his parting words a venomous hiss. His anger was palpable, a storm that had left destruction in its wake. She could still hear the echo of the door slamming, a final punctuation to their shattered relationship. Maya stood frozen, the remnants of her birthday celebration scattered around her like confetti after a parade. Balloons deflated, streamers hung limply, and the cake, once a symbol of joy, now sat untouched and forgotten. It was supposed to be a night of celebration, but it had turned into a nightmare. She was alone, utterly and completely alone. The laughter and chatter of friends had faded, leaving behind an oppressive quiet. The room felt vast and empty, mirroring the void in her heart. The taste of champagne turned bitter in her mouth, a fitting metaphor for the mess she had made of her life. Each sip was a reminder of the choices that had led her here, to this moment of profound regret. The city lights, once so full of promise, now seemed cold and distant. They twinkled mockingly as if to remind her of the dreams she had once held so dear, dreams that now felt unreachable, lost in the haze of her mistakes. The guilt gnawed at her, a constant reminder of her betrayal. It was a heavy weight pressing down on her shoulders, making it hard to move, to think, to breathe. She had hurt those she loved, and the realization was a knife that twisted in her gut. She had traded love and loyalty for fleeting excitement and empty ambition, and in the process, she had lost everything. The photos in her hand were a testament to what once was, a life filled with love and laughter. Now, they were just reminders of what she had thrown away. Dubai, once her canvas of dreams, now stood as a stark monument to her shattered illusions. The city, with its towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, felt like a distant memory, a dream that had turned into a nightmare. She had come here with hopes and aspirations, but now, all she had were regrets.